Once upon a time ago in antiquated China, there lived three old priests. Their names are not recalled today, just in light of the fact that they never uncovered them to anyone in China. They are just known as the three chuckling priests. They generally traveled together and did nothing else except for snicker. They entered a town, or a town stood in the focal point of its fundamental square. Furthermore, began chuckling gradually. Individuals who lived also worked there also. The bystanders couldn't avoid and needed to begin giggling also until a little chuckling swarm had framed also. At last the snickering had spread to the entire town, or on the other hand, town that was the second. When the three old priests continued on toward the following town, their giggling was their main petition. All of their instructing, since they never addressed anyone. They recently caused that music all over China. They were cherished and regarded individuals had never known such profound educators previously, or then again later. They appeared to impart that life ought to be taken just as an incredible chance to giggle, as though they had found some sort of astronomical joke. So they voyaged and chuckled for some years, spreading satisfaction and bliss all through China. Until one day, while being at a specific town in the north area, one of them passed on. Individuals were stunned and came running from a remote place, leaving the fields unattended for the day, just to observe the other two priests' response to this sensational occasion. They were anticipating that they should show distress, or on the other hand, even cry. Furthermore, the entire town came to the spot where the three priests were two alive and one dead. In any case, the two excess priests were giggling just more diligently. They were endlessly snickering and genuinely couldn't stop. So a couple of the great individuals who were helping to this scene in this conviction moved toward them and asked them for what valid reason. They weren't grieving by any stretch of the imagination for their departed companion. Furthermore, for one time the priests in fact answered, since yesterday, en route to your town, he proposed the bet on who of us would beat the other two also. Pass on first, and presently. He won the old maverick. He even had a confirmation ready, the practice expected to wash the dead. What's more, put on something else prior to putting him on the memorial service fire. Yet, the old priest had expressly asked to leave the old garments on him, since he had never been dirty for one day. I never permitted any of the rottenness of this world to contact me through my chuckling. His confirmation expressed, so the elderly person's body was put on the fire with the pieces of clothing he was wearing when he had shown up. What's more, as the fire was lit and begun licking on his garments, to everybody's surprise, out of nowhere, firecrackers of 100 tones went detonating up also, down also, to all headings. Lastly, individuals who had assembled there too joined the chuckling of the two wise men. You find in life, your life, perhaps the main explanation that we are here on this planet is so we can endlessly giggle. What's more, experience constantly happiness and giggling. So next time you deal with an issue thoroughly, search in the mirror and simply chuckle the issue away, since your satisfaction makes you alive. This is There to Do Inspiration Stories. Gratitude for watching, and remain favored.